Yeah, I mean, it's been a long wait. I'm really excited every single day to be able to go to practice. I think those days that were a drag or were a grind before are no longer because we're all really itching to get back out on the field. We were just out on the field shoveling, and it's because guys can't wait to get back out on the field and take some ground balls and play at home. So it's been great. It feels really good to be able to play some baseball again, hit some balls, pitch, and be with the guys. Yeah, a lot of summer leagues shut down, so a lot of guys didn't get to play. Some guys did, depending on where you were going and what you were doing. But the guys had to get creative. I think that's one of the things that says something about the guys on the team is all the creative ways that they were able to stay in shape and prepare to get back to campus and play. They were guys were telling me they were squatting cases of water and they were doing farmers carries around the block and anything they had to do, throwing a baseball against the wall, find a gym or somewhere that they could get their work in. But the determination and the relentlessness that these guys have gone through and shown to this point just tells you how ready we are to get back on the field and compete. Yeah, I mean, we look at every year when we start the season, we have big goals. So every game that we play matters early in the season. But you're right. You can usually learn a lot about your team in the first 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks of the season, and we're not going to have that luxury before we get to conference. I think it's going to be exciting because it's going to be a sprint. Starting the season right away, right after Wagner, right, going straight to Army and playing Army. I think we're as ready as we're going to get, and I think it's going to be a good sprint of a season.
Yeah, we're going to have a relatively young team this year. We got some older guys that are going to contribute, but we have a lot of younger guys that are going to contribute as well. So them getting a sense of college baseball was really good for their progression as well. So they are going into this year with a little bit more confidence. They know what to expect this year, so we're ready to ride.
Yeah, it is a very young group. I know a lot of the guys are sophomores. Sophomore is a pretty good pitching class, and then as well a lot of freshmen. I guess the biggest thing is kind of understanding how each pitcher works and kind of their mentality, because all pitchers are different. Some of them you have to treat more, I don't know, like more babyish, I guess you would say. I don't know a better term. Or sometimes you have to get on them. So kind of just getting an understanding of how each of them work mentally to be able to help them out whenever they're on the mound and then afterwards. And also just getting confidence, talking to them about certain pitches, getting comfortable with each thing, just really getting a feel for the game, I guess you'd say, as much as we can. That way, once we are actually able to go onto the field, they have an understanding of what's going to happen and how to, react to certain situations and feel comfortable with adversity and stuff like that. Because as we know, baseball is not always smooth sailing. So them just being able to have the confidence to be able to adjust to things like that.
Yeah, I think like Coach said, with this short season sprint, it's going to be how we gel as a team and get right into it. And I think with me and JJ up the middle, sort of setting the tone, I think they'll give leadership to the young guys who've got a lot of talent and need to learn. And we're excited to be a wall on defense and just set the tone as a team.
Yeah, I think that we were all ready to rock right when we got on campus, because guys have been staying in throwing shape. We never really took our eye off the ball over the last year. We knew that we would be back on the field at some point. So guys were keeping up with their bullpens, long toss. And then right when we got to campus, with the addition of Coach Ritchie, that's been instrumental because he was in our shoes just a couple of years ago. So he knows what we're going through and built a great program for us. And then the leadership of the few older guys that we do have on the staff has helped us and me as a sophomore, and then the incoming freshmen and other sophomores a ton. So I think that we have a lot of positive vibes right now, and we're all ready to get going.
This year with the outfield, we have good veteran leadership with Colin Hardy, which me and a couple of the younger guys take a lot of notes from. Like you said previously, learning from Trey Dura, Jake Snagaki, a bunch of those guys, they taught us a bunch of the ins and the out in the outfield, how to play at the field and really just, be a good outfielder. And just like Stern alerted to, just kind of being that wall back there. You know, if it gets through the infield, you know, we're the guys that have to stop it. We're the guys that got to get it back in. And we take a lot of pride in, you know, making the plays and just, you know, being a good collective group out there.